Hello, this is Earl Purdy, and I'm about to do A Course in Miracles lesson number 80. A Course in Miracles lesson 80 is let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. If you are willing to recognize your problems, you will recognize that you have no problems. Your one central problem has been answered, and you have no other central problem. Therefore, you must be at peace. Salvation, peace, thus depends on recognizing this one problem and understanding that this one problem has been solved. One problem, one solution. One problem, one solution. Salvation, which is healing, and peace is accomplished. Freedom from conflict has been given you. Accept that fact, and you are ready to take your rightful place in God's plan for salvation, which is happiness. Your only problem has been solved. Repeat this over and over to yourself today with gratitude and conviction. You have recognized your only problem, separation, opening the way for the Holy Spirit, your divine mind, to give you God's answer. You have laid deception aside and seen the light of truth. You have accepted salvation, which is the truth, for yourself by bringing the problem to the answer. And you can recognize the answer because the problem has been identified. You are entitled to peace today. A problem that has been resolved cannot trouble you. Only be certain you do not forget that all problems are the same. All problems are the same. Their many forms will not deceive you while you remember all problems are the same. One problem, one solution. Accept the peace this simple statement brings. One problem, one solution. Accept the peace this simple statement brings. In our longer practice periods today, we will claim the peace that must be ours when the problem and the answer have been brought together. The problem must be gone because God's answer cannot fail. The problem must be gone. Having recognized one, you have recognized the other. The solution is inherent in the problem. You are answered and have accepted the answer. You are saved. Now let the peace that your acceptance brings be given you. Close your eyes and receive your reward. Recognize that your problems have been solved. Recognize that you are out of conflict, free and at peace. Above all, remember that you have one problem and that the problem has one solution. It is in this that the simplicity of your peace and salvation lies. It is because there is one problem and it has one solution that it is guaranteed to work. Assure yourself often today that your problems have been solved. Repeat the idea, let me recognize my problems have been solved, with deep conviction as frequently as possible, and be particularly sure to apply the idea for today to any specific problem that may arise. Apply the idea for today. Say quickly, let me recognize this problem has been solved. Let us be determined not to collect grievances today. Let us be determined to be free of problems that do not exist. The means of being free of problems that do not really exist is simple honesty. Do not deceive yourself about what the problem is, and you must recognize the problem has been solved. So let's say today's idea. It goes, take a breath, let's get funky with it. Let me recognize the problem has been solved. Let me recognize my problems have 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 been solved. Let you recognize your problems have been solved. Yet let you recognize your problems have been solved. Feel it? Feel it? Let you recognize your problems have been solved. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let me recognize this problem has been solved. Let me recognize that problem has been solved. Let you recognize this problem has been solved. Let you recognize that problem has been solved. So forward this video to other people that you feel might benefit from it. And check my other classes out at www.earlpurdy.com. And I have many Course in Miracles lessons online on YouTube. So just do a search on my name. Let me recognize this problem has been solved. So let peace extend. Let peace extend from my mind and my heart to yours.